Ooh, Black Flag Comics just dropped a an update. In Hyuk Lee, maybe he's gonna start working with Black Flag now, huh? Very cool. Planet of the Symbiotes looks like it's gonna be a pretty sweet story. I might have to buy some of those. Alright. Hope Billy's still awake. What up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Skylar, Homer. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Jonathan baby, Jonathan baby, Jonathan baby too, and many more. Okay. Nice. This is gonna be great. Yeah, I bet you're stoked on this. You're an army guy. You know, I remember when I was, let's see, I think I was 8 years old. For Christmas, my family got me all army guy stuff, and about halfway through Christmas, when I realized all I was going to get was army guy stuff, I started crying because I like Pokemon. I don't like army guy stuff. But most kids were getting army guy stuff that year, so actually, you know what I'm going to do first is the plaque. Cliffy present. Whew, man, this white pen is getting harder and harder to open. Not 100% sure what to do about that. Oh, jeez, that hurt. I need to put an inconsequential piece of paper behind the cover there. Crybaby, what are you talking? I'm not a crybaby. You guys are picking on me now. What are you doing here? You know I love the Gunslinger. Well, you know, he's going bye-bye. Gunslinger's going to be in World War II fella now. Okay, let's actually cut it off right there. Make it a nice little plaque. Gunslinger Spawn is my favorite version as well. Well, I like, there's so, because back in the 90s they had about 10 million different spawns, so I think that, I don't know, I like medieval Spawn. I like just the normal Spawn though. He's probably my favorite, just the superhero Spawn, you know. His design is so classic. It's so classic. But Gunslinger's not bad because it's pretty close to the original Spawn. Gunslinger's pretty decent. Sick. WW2. Have him walking out of Auschwitz with a bunch of liberated Jews. That'd be sick. I could do that actually because I have this. It's like a little building back here, and I was wondering what to do with that building. So I could have them walking on that railroad outside of Auschwitz, and then just have him kind of vaguely has some liberated Jews. Juice. And at the bottom of this book, it says Consequences of Sin Part 2. So it's like, this book is just asking for it. You guys see this? I'm going to leave that there, obviously, because it's awesome. It's kind of blurry. There it goes, Part 2. So, and then at the top here, I'm going to write, I already made a template for myself, World War II, and then just the date. I'm going to put it right on that plaque right there. So. It's actually got to be a bit longer in order to fit all that. Right there. Hey, do you draw? No, Cisco. Cliff, I don't draw shitty. How dare you? What up, Christopher Stromlin? What up, Cisco Kid? What's everybody having for dinner? Patty Monster. December 7th. We didn't enter the war on September 1st, 1939, Austin. No. Say, oh, when we entered the war, maybe, yeah. Okay, yeah, I should do that. I'm not that knowledgeable, you know. I just googled when did the war start to when did it end, but I like that better. I like that. When did America enter the war? Thank you for pointing that out. Let's see, December 7th, 1941. Okay, well, I can still fit that right there. Thank you for correcting me there, BB. So I'll just I'll use the same slots, but I'll just change the numbers and letters there. Chicken and rice for the machine. The machine? Are you feeding Bert Kreischer? Just kidding. Chicken and rice. Ooh yeah, baby. Everybody's having that tonight. Man, now I want some chicken and rice. Let's see. I think it's still up for grabs in my house. It's only 6:30 here. I cooked a steak with steamed broccoli earlier. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I usually have, something like that. Fend for yourself kind of night. Probably finish the kids' lunches from school. There you go. Yeah, joints and beers. Fuck yeah. D-Day, or rather Pearl Harbor, not D-Day. Pearl Harbor, right, Pearl Harbor, yeah. A day that will live in infamy. Alright, well, Pearl Harbor it is. Take that, you Japs. Hey, right here. Pearl Harbor, baby. I don't know, I just find that funny. I love that. Okay. So let me kind of get my sketchy pen here. December 7th, 1941, a day that will live in infamy. Japs decided to make a big boo-boo and they fucked up. Silly Japs, isn't that right, kids? I have to make that into a sniper rifle. It shouldn't be that hard. I might actually just leave that gun just the way it is. LMAO. And we freaking just nuked them, bro. Dropped a nuclear. What we did to them was so insane that that's all they can think about is how hard that we nuked them. That's what like Godzilla's about. That's what Akira's about. That's what most of anime is about. Is just like what happened during that nuclear bomb. So many movies and stories came out of how hard we freaking nuked those people. It was insane. To this day, they're the only people who've ever been nuked like that. What a time to be alive, man. World War II. Where's the art journey taking us tonight, man? Well, we're doing a pretty special piece. This is going to be a World War II soldier, and it's going to be kind of like a World War II memorial piece. And I think I might do that. I think I might have him kind of liberating Auschwitz back there, because that's one of the biggest things that that we did as America. So why not, right? And it's going to be auctioned off. I think I put it in the description. Auction off. Billy M. Kerwin's going to auction it for Dare to Dream Ranch. So I put their link in the description, and I think they just kind of rehabilitate veterans sometimes, and they'll bring them out to a farm, and the farm has a lot of animals there. So that kind of grounds people, and I think it's really, really good. I think that I'm totally 100% in support of that. So I hope that maybe some of you throw him a couple dollars. Because horses are expensive. I dig that 100%. My grandpa fought World War II. Oh, nice. I have a few of his things from when he was in the service, which is awesome since I've never met him. That's pretty cool. I think I've had quite a few military guys in my family, but none that I'm aware of that fought in World War II. So. Then he's got to be kind of wearing one of those heavy coats, even though those are only for the winter guys, the guys in the alpines. But I gotta, well, I don't have to. We'll just thinking about it, considering it. My Pop's military book from World War II if you want me to send you pics so you're spot on. Oh, sure, yeah, I'd love to see that. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at different costumes right now and considering different aspects about them, and because a lot of their costumes are kind of different, not costumes but uniforms, but some of them are different. I'm looking at just the infantry guys, and I can see all the things they have in common. Her handgun was so little. Use the force. Use force. Gotcha, man. Yeah. I really enjoy your work. I'm curious to see how you do revisions. The adaptations are very creative. Thank you. Most of what I do is not really my individual ideas. It's like I'll take the commissioner's ideas and try to translate it as best I can. So like, it wasn't my idea to do a World War II guy on this, but I'm very happy to do it. So I think it's for a good cause. So yeah, basically what I've done so far is this said spawn, and I went over it with my Sharpie bold paint pen with one coat of paint, right? So you can still see it underneath it. So a couple more coats of paint, and it'll be gone over completely. And actually, I want to put a little bit of black in there because I want it to be more of a gray. So I'm just going to kind of go right around like this, so that the next time I do a coat of white, it's going to basically suck all that black out and make it into a nice kind of gray. So I think that'll be fine right there. And I don't really want to let it dry, so I'm just going to go over it right now. Because I'm going to make it kind of look like a piece of stone, maybe, if I can. If not, it's fine, but we're going to see if we can make it kind of look like a piece of stone. Because that's classy, right? Whenever you see like a a nice war memorial. It's usually cut out of stone. It's not like made of wood or plastic or some shit. He gets ideas from me and then draws them. Cliffy has gotten a few commissions, yeah. Gunslinger Spawn was the first one, and I would show it to you, but it's already at the post office. So yeah, expect that pretty soon, Cliffy. Maybe a day or two. Yeah, Cliffy's responsible for the Pennywise with the Infinity Gauntlet. That was his idea, and it was a great idea, and that's one of my most well-received pieces. Also, the Gunslinger is also one of my most popular pieces. That was also all his idea. I try my best to translate it. Sometimes it comes out pretty close, sometimes it's not, but I think generally we do a good job of figuring it out. We being me and whoever is helping me. See, it's already too dry. I've totally fucked up. That's okay, because it needs another coat of white anyway. Somebody's messaging me. Jokes, man. Thanks for sending that stuff off. Of course, your ability to recreate someone's vision is amazing. You're amazing. Thank you. Yo, that Anti-Venom 25 is dope. Yeah, that one I just completely ripped off from Clayton Crane, because he did... That was one of my first remarks I ever did, actually. That was probably my second or third remark. It might have been my first full body one. I think I was working on that one and the Green Goblin at the same time and just kind of bouncing between them. But yeah, that Anti-Venom one, Clayton Crane did one, and I was like, I got one of those books. And then I tried to make it look like Anti-Venom, and it fucking came out great. And I was like, sweet. And the guy who got that book, he just said, I just want that book and do whatever you want on it. And so I was like, I want to do Anti-Venom. And everyone was freaking happy about it. But yeah, that was one of the first ones I ever did. And it's wild that was back in like July or June, July, August, September. I think that was September, early September is when I did that, or late September, something like that. I'm not so good at remembering all my time. See, what have I done to myself? And I'm covered in gray paint. But that's pretty good. That looks kind of like stone, a stone kind of texture. So that's basically what I was going for. And let's see. I wish I had a big green pen. I really do, but I don't. And I'm gonna pay for that. Oh, okay, he sent me some pics. That's what that was. There we go. Nice. Thank you for sharing this with me. Yeah, there you go. Ford, Auto Ford, nice. My grandpa's name was Ford. Very cool. I like the action shot of him with the bayonet. I'll use this design a little bit. Oh, whoops. I have one painted finger, or many painted fingers, so I'm trying not to get too much paint on my mouse, because I get paint all over my mouse. Alright, I'm back. Send you some pictures. Thank you. I just realized I've already got 4 covers done with you, 2 more on the way. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for sharing your skills, of course, man. Your uniforms was a light tan. Yeah, and what I'm seeing is that there's kind of greenish ones, and then there's tannish ones, and then there's green ones and tan ones. So it must have been that they were like just using whatever they had on hand. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them are tan, some of them are green. So, but that's what I was about to do, is just look at my color references here, and I mean most of them are tan though. Most of them are tan.
Well, it's like in our neighborhood when we walk into around, some neighbors have a sign on their lawn of a dog squatting, like it's about to take a jump.
I think I'm gonna make them more greenish though. Some of them are pretty green, but it's anywhere in the spectrum of green to tan, depending on probably who made the costumes and at what point in the war. But the reason that I'm going to do more of a green, and it's not going to be a bright green, it's going to be a pretty pale green with some tan mixed in there, is just because that's going to, if it's tan on tan, because this is already like a sand tan colored background, it's going to look not ideal, but let's see. Let's try a little touch of paint on there, and we'll see if it, because the different colors of paint actually have different consistencies and different abilities to cling to. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks really good. Okay, we'll use some paint, because sometimes you can use paint, sometimes you can't. It depends on the color you're using, honestly. Got this nice tan color here. Oh, the tan uniforms were patent in the desert. Oh, well, I guess then he would be tan then, right? Yeah, see? Oh, shit. That's why I'm stupid, is that that's a good enough reason to just go all tan, is because because you're trying to camouflage, right? God, I'm stupid. You're trying to camouflage, of course you are. That was almost a big train wreck, guys. I almost did green. Tan would pop with the colored background. Tan wouldn't pop. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but I think it's more important to do the tan just because it's historically accurate. That's what this is about, right? Historical accuracy. My pop was the 51st, 514th Coast Artillery. That's cool. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if you throw SS stripes on his neck. That's fucked up. Albatross over his right breast. He's in the desert. Yeah, I know, you're right. He is in the desert, but we'll just we'll make him pop in some other way. We'll figure it out. We'll get there.
Wow. You're suggesting. So when you are saying they do this. Look, I just well, there's that thing about you can even look it up about
Tan for the win, yeah. You gotta do it. Make an aura coming off him to give him a way to pop. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I could put like a kind of a white, maybe a white smoke around him or something like that. We'll see. Once I start doing his costume, it'll kind of become more apparent, like where I need to go with it. You know what I mean?
So if you drop your pants and you just shit on the floor next to then you just pull your pants up and walk away.
Oh, okay. But they had helmets that were green, but they put nets over the top of them to act as camouflage. I'll wait on that then. Austin, can I give you one more piece of advice? We'll just give it then. Why you gotta ask permission? World War II soldiers had been through the shit and stopped caring about certain things like uniform and shaving, not counting Captain Winters. Yeah. However, he would probably have his helmet tilted. That tan already looks perfect slightly, but it's whom to whoever's book this is. Yeah, it's my book right now, so it's up to me. But I will, I'm gonna keep it straight, I think, just because this guy's like badass. Keeps his helmet straight. Goodbye, cowboy hat. I knew thee well.
How do they? Are they not worried that someone can see them? But it's I don't think anything to I think also it comes from like poverty, that whole
Oh, Billy M. Kerwin's here. What up, Billy? Oh yeah. We've been trying to get this historically accurate, Billy. It's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna this title up here. We're gonna put World War II, and we're not doing this date because this is the date the war started. This is the date that America entered the war, right? So we're gonna focus on that with this piece. So we're gonna put that right over there. So it's gonna go right over that. It's gonna look kind of like a stone monument type of deal. So, and then I was gonna do a green uniform because they have green and tan uniforms, but I was gonna do green because green pops better against the tan background. But then BB mentioned that they used them in the desert, and I was like, well, damn, that makes a ton of sense because they're the army and they're not being designed by an artist to look cool. They're being designed by an artist to blend in. So he's going to blend in a little bit, but we're going to give him like a smoke background probably, and have him pop that way. That's just part of the historical accuracies we've been discussing here. So. You're doing great, man. Thank you. Now I know where all the razor wire came from the camps. Thanks, Spawn. Yeah, he took. That's fun. You're doing great. Thank you. That's the only date that matters. Yeah, America. Fuck yeah, America. Fuck yeah. I told you to use your artistic venture. Thank you. Yeah, I will. I appreciate when people give me full free reign. DPM. I don't know what that means. That's why I chose you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure that this is going to be pretty badass when it's done. You know, for a while there, I was going to do like a modern soldier, but I decided, I think I kind of took a poll, and World War II, you know, is, I think I wanted to do World War II because a lot of those guys are going away now. You know, there's probably just a handful of them left. So, oops! Don't forget the chin straps hanging on each side of the helmet. It really makes a difference. That's my last advice, buddy. I don't believe you. I don't think that's going to be your last advice. You always say that. You're like, all right, one more thing. It's like, BB, don't put a limit on it, baby. Yeah. Haven't. There you go. Unless he's got it snapped under his chin. Of course, it's under his chin, sir. This is the soldier extraordinaire. He wears his helmet straight. He's got his chin strapped. He's a smart guy, this guy. I don't like it. No, I think it's on the line with the ball kicking. Yeah. Being dominated and controlled by. I would do the money. The financial one, yeah, what are you doing this stuff? Hurting the knuckles, you manicure. Yeah, a lot of this guy. Book's gonna make a lot of money for veterans. Yeah, I hope so, man. That's awesome. Yeah, man, I'm 100% service connected P and T. You, Kerwin? Just curious. Did we talk about this already? I think you guys did talk about it at some point, but I don't know to the extent to which you guys talked about it. I'm still waiting on my rating. Your rating? Only been 6 years. Damned alprazolam twice. I can't pronounce those words, man. It ruins my memory. PTSD for the win. Yeah, for the win. I'll be bidding on it. Thanks for what you do, brother. There you go. Yeah, veterans. I'm sure they bring in a lot of money for the what do you call it? Mental research, mental damage research. Because I'm sure there's some organizations that kind of work with them and others, you know, and they all kind of bring it in together. What is this thing I tried? From the VA, my disability. Oh, okay. 6 years, huh? Xanax, Klonopin, Austin. Everybody's been talking about Klonopin. I don't know what that is. Just generic VA meds. Where are you from, VA? No, it's the veterans thing, right? Oh snap! You haven't gone to the board yet. Not you personally. Yeah, 100% Richmond bound. Oh, Chris Kajewski's here. Emmett Sailor, 4 years here. Nice. I should have known Chris Kajewski'd be lurking in the background. Just kidding. Chris Kajewski's got a number of commissions coming. He's one of my best customers, and he's gonna have some pretty mind-blowing pieces coming down the line here eventually.
You know what? You're 100% right. This is a couple, when you go out to dinner with them, it's immediately uncomfortable because the woman is like, well, maybe if he did the chores and maybe if he made a little more money.
Yeah, I bet this book will get a 9.8 too, which is good. I was just looking at it before I started. And I'll mention that the secret remark I'm putting on the back will be the logo for the organization, if that's okay, Billy. If you have another suggestion, I'll put whatever you want on the back as a small remark for free. But you just let me know if there's something else you'd rather me put on there. But I was thinking just the logo for the Dare to Dream organization that you're promoting. But it's up to you, man.
And that's their dynamic, right? Some couples for some reason, I think it's just the dynamic to be entertained. How it all physically? Yeah. I think it kills you. Yeah. I think it kills you, and also there's a leg up in society. Yeah. Like, so if the man does it, it does. But when the woman does it, yeah. Oh, that's right, because the power dynamic. The power dynamic. It's still.
Consequence of Sin, Part 2. Yeah, I will do the secret remark. Man, you guys are typing so fast I can't even read them. Yeah, sounds great. Okay, there you go. Now I'll do that. Thanks for the service. Sand was my favorite stop. Sandbox really sucked. Guantanamo Bay and Pendleton to overseas, only in country 1 year. It sounds like a pretty wild experience. Well, you know, I'm a veteran of the crane tours, and those are, I'm sure those are just as dangerous and thrilling as any war. So, just kidding. That's the term that we came up with for people who have been on been to see Clayton Crane during his road tour is veterans. They're tour vets, so we're kind of stealing a little bit of stealing a little bit of glory. What do you call that? Yeah, valor. Still stealing a little bit of valor. But it's all in good fun. We know that we're not veterans of any kind. Only in technicality. Gitmo, nice. Bet you met a lot of jacked up people at the bay. Wow. Oh dang. Thank you for the free advice, sir. Let's get the third tour going. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
What? I would disagree because when I watch come off my body, warm showers. That's a good thing. I think it's good. Well, you ever come on your body? And then you want to rinse it off? But don't you find this debate happens in like cleaning a pan community? Please, how do you get these out of cold water and hot? Well, let's see. Yeah, so basically she's like it with a towel. I mean, she's basically like, if you get cum on a shirt, put that in the wash. Yeah. If it's nice stuff, take it to the cleaner. But it's like
For me, unit records were the key, to be honest, along with my medical records from Walter Reed. Chicago needs a crane and an odd fix. Been too long. Yeah. If you want help or getting your ratings, Cisco hit me up. I've helped 9 friends get their shit in 2 years. Just lucky to get mine so fast. That's good. I don't know what a rating is, but it sounds like it's freaking important. So the first VSO that went in to the wrong fucking place. What the fuck? Man, I hear so many people have problems with the VA. Wonder why that is, huh? It's very unfortunate. Hope you guys get that figured out. Jonathan Beebe is very helpful and persistent, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could get that solved for you ASAP. It looks like the helmets are always green, but they will camouflage them with brown netting. So I'm going to lay down a green helmet, and then once that's dry, I'll go over it with some brown netting. And that's just another element of historical accuracy that I'm trying to incorporate here. I kind of want to just keep this gun right here, you know, it's like a sniper rifle. It's pretty badass. Let's see why not. If I get any type of yeah, now I know where I have to do it. One time I saw a house. It's awesome when we all work together. Absolutely, you know, people talk about how you know, they get frustrated because things aren't happening for themselves or others, or, you know, whatever. People get upset about anything. But whether you believe in God or not, I think that the universe or God or whoever, what is respected in this world is working together and is being courageous. So if you're afraid and you're cowardly, then you're not going to get much out of this world. And if you don't work together with people, then you're not going to get anything done. So basically, the world doesn't care if you're a good guy or a bad guy or really what you're doing. It's just, are you brave and are you going to work together? Can you get other people to work with you? If you can do that, then whatever you're doing is going to come true. And, you know, I'm a young guy. I don't really know too much about life, but I think that that's right. I think that's pretty accurate. Just based on what I've seen. You know, you can use anything as an example. So, you know, that's subject to change. Maybe I'm not right about that, but at least I think that's pretty close. Nice, there you go. I use some of these groups as a hideaway to get away from real work for a few. Yeah, me too. Amen, bro. Okay, sweet. Just think though, you only get 2 years back pay unless they change SOP, so hopefully they get on it. The first check that went from 50 to 100 was like 24,000. Jesus Christ. Good news is you got coin coming to you. Forced patience sucks. I can't wait for the extra income. Man, that's terrible. You need that ASAP. ASAP. I'd be on the phone with those motherfuckers every day. Be like, Started collecting in 18. Met some great people along the way, as long as a few assholes, but been in the game long enough to know which routes to take. There you go. Calling 3 times a week. Yeah. Jeez. Driving them insane, otherwise the VA moves extremely slow, and not to mention they've changed direction, what, 3 times? I don't know. I have no clue. Started collecting again in January 18, right after my brain injury. It's a form of treatment and exercise for me. Met some very good people. Yep, I started collecting right after the first crane tour, and I've met a lot of really nice people, and people I think I'll work with for the rest of my life, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. So I quit my job at UPS, and now I just do this. It's fun. Really, the only reason I do this is because it lets me keep touring with Crane, because like I couldn't do my job and keep touring with Crane because they wouldn't give me the time off. So I'm like, I have to do something else. I gotta figure this out. And then talking with Crane, you know, it's like, how are you not inspired to do it? How can you not? So kind of had this thrust upon me, but wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, the seeker. Oh, grayish blue cloaks. That'd be cool. Start collecting. Just used to walk into the local clinic whenever I need anything, especially since COVID. It's been hard though. I mentioned I'm not the most patient person with these guys. Gotta look it up. Hope recovery's been going well. The cape's gotta go 100%. I don't know, bro. I think that cape's gotta go. I don't know, man. I kind of like the cape.
How was I to know that in the meantime it had been done by someone else? I really thought when I went to this agenda, I thought, oh, it's a fortune. I can't
Cape stays. After much consideration.
I made that consent. It's just tape. Oh my God. It was a just tape keychain that I made. So I thought, oh, this is Tom didn't see it because it's an odd
I like the cape.
under something, and I literally was like, oh, please let me see this. I'm the keeper of the house. I can't believe my good luck. I'm gonna go and impress my husband with my seat in the morning. I did not blame somebody else's balance. I genuinely thought I had failed at the moment. I'm upset that you're claiming that I am a thief. I'm not a thief. Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh my God. It is not stolen valor. If I'm not aware of something, I wasn't claiming someone else's work. I genuinely was ignorant of the fact that this is what you do. So I come to my phone and what did you do, psychopath? What did you do? And listen to what this psychopath does. So I get the mail. This is 100%. He's so angry because I come in and I'm like, hey, what's the problem? He's probably just angry the whole time. He gets so mad. He goes, no, you do not get paid. No, one? Because I'm totally ignorant. Okay. And he's so mad. Stolen Valor. And I heard about Stolen Valor all fucking night like a psycho. Okay, Stolen Valor. And then he would say to me like, I'd be like, babe, I just had to go. Did you or did someone else do the thing? Babe, I took a shower. Did you or did someone else take a shower? I don't know this part of it. Are you serious? Yeah. No, are you being fucking... Yeah. Wait a minute. You're fucking with me, right? No. Dude, you're fucking... So wait a minute. So theoretically, I very well could have found it on the credenza like I did with your side.
I'd love to hear that part of your story, AO. Follow those dreams, then work hard to crush it. Yeah, crushing. Clayton loves that phrase, when you're crushing. So the VA, it's like, I fucking waited long enough.
Oh my god, we did find the fucking...
That cape ties the room together, yeah. I mean, you can keep it stating they're our heroes, yeah. Well, I'll put a, he'll have like the coat around his shoulders, so it's his coat, but, or rather, it's probably like tied to his back or something. Make the dopest cape of all capes, add to it. Maybe. Sick as fuck. You stare at the soldier and remove the cape. It looks like he's walking away saying, yeah, we did that. Yeah, I mean, I could remove the cape. Oh, man. Decisions. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. I can get behind that. Check your DMs, keep the color. You'll be happy you kept it. Yeah, it's a hard decision. You can go both ways. Just de-stress it. Yeah, just keep his poncho. Cigarette making all the white smoke. Oh, that's a good idea. Give him a cigarette. Yeah. Cigarette. Oh, okay. So there you go. He's got a tan cape. That's a Russian though. He's got a Russian hat. Hey, that's that one actor. I like their capes though. They're nice. Yeah, I think that, you know, it makes sense, the camouflage aspect. So I think if they were giving a cape to this guy, he would have a tan cape. I did, and now that you're telling me that I did find it. Specifically from Army veterans, oh my God. Naval people, Air Force veterans. Oh my God, no. Tell us about what it's like to really struggle. No. And don't let say like, oh, I showed up to this, like in a uniform. Where's my gun? Oh my God. But in order to steal someone's valor, the person has to be aware that they're stealing. He's telling me that I really thought you had confirmed this fight. I cannot believe it. She's the only other person that comes into our home. So then, no, he could have... He's turning into shiny. Somebody put his face on... Yeah. All work and no play. All work and no play. And now he has an office in his house we live in. And boy, God forbid if one of us goes in there and he's not around, or maybe the kid wanders in there. The other day I turned off the lights because it was time to go to sleep. You in my office? What are you in my office? Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, oh my gosh. Right there. Fucking gross. Someone's misdirected engine. Yeah. This is why I have to milk this air. I get a milk. Russian, but the camo laws stayed the same. It's for the enemy at the gates. Russian versus Germans. I'm serious. I'm serious already to bid on this. Good money. Yeah, this one's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I thought it was World War II. Which side is the soldier on? LMAO. America. Yeah, we're American here. And they were fucking amazing. Read the book American Sniper 93. Confirmed kills will blow your civvy mind. I don't mean that as an insult. It blew my infantry mind, yeah. Don't believe it unless you read it. American Sniper. Is that movie? The one the movie is based on? I've heard of it.
Now, may I submit to the jury a piece of evidence? Now, the reason I am called the keeper in the house is because he was looking for my wallet, looking for my fucking wallet. And then I'll go upstairs and I will literally next to his bed. Let the record go to a hospital.
No, he says.
This is the wallet. And I'll go into his nightstand and I'll go, "There's your wallet." And he's like, "How'd you find it? How'd you find that? You crap. How'd you know that is?" And I'll go, "Because I lifted up the cloth, the sweater that was covering it. But he's not a good looker. He's not. Like, he asked me very specifically to, like, babe, can you go downstairs and get the cake? Where is it? It's on the counter. Is it near the coffee machine or is it near the it's on the counter. What about the smoke? It's right next to the thing. It's not a look. He's not a good looker. He's not a good speaker. You're not a good speaker. Can you just admit to that?" Yeah. So that was. But I will say this: I would never disrespect our mom. Oh my God! Special forces, Green Berets, Navy SEALs. You guys, no, please don't. So much of you done, and I would never be like, I know what it's like to do what you do. I don't know if you can say the same thing. You and your fucking mole eyes. You got damn mole eyes. It's mole. You know moles have poor vision. Never told me that. The point is, probably not a children's story, but the mole with poor vision. So anyway, that's been my problem with quarantine. Also, I've got some big news. Really big news. Yeah, I have some sound effects too. This will shatter the listener to their core. Let's get some goal. I want an explosion. Can you make the noise with mouth? There you go. That's a good RP. There you go. These are all good. Now, let's just say this quarantine has changed many people's lives. In big ways. It's affected our day-to-day existence. It's affected everyone's lives.
Yeah, have your cost help your ship to Canada. This is Gemini mainly.
25.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Because of this quarantine and shortage of Skippy and flour, by the way, I think that's probably my dad's I've been eating cream, not friendly, and the other day I got some dip and the Skippy leftover. I found a little bit of Skippy, I tasted it.
Hold on, I may have crossed the tables. Not gonna lie, that movie was too real. American Sniper's Chris Kyle, not to speak ill of the dead, but he bullshit about 50% of his kills. Didn't know that. Also, didn't. If you didn't, I'm not hating. Love the guy. And fucked me up. Yeah, I did not see that. Talking about thick ass jungle. He did 3-day crawl. What the fuck? That's way too much. The story is the Apache are my two favorite in the book. Roger and Cisco, two grid squares. I read about that. Shit's crazy. Order me a box of grid squares from eBay. What's a grid square? That's something I should know what that is.
I let him not know. But I will tell you. Before we talk about it, I do like dip now. It's sugary and it tastes more like real peanut. And I tried Skippy after I've been getting used to it. What's the comparison? Well, now Skippy tastes like a green different things. That's like how I use office specialty tape in gas station. I still like office specialty. Right. But it is also for those to gas. But I like it. Also, I hate to admit it, but you got me into try to convince her to survive. And that, like, you know, it's also there's water, there's landscaping, all that stuff.
I'm starting to see him kind of come through there. He's looking good. He's kind of smoking out all of his anything that's too spawny, you know, spikes, too much cape, etc. So you can kind of see what he'll look like when he'll be done. And then down here we're going to do I'll kind of make it look like the silhouette of Auschwitz, and then maybe have some people kind of leading from here to here. Just a few dozen people kind of walking, just the figures of people behind him walking like maybe they're the liberated people from Auschwitz.
I mean, I believe you. I just fucking believe it. I was like, no, I don't believe it. I couldn't believe you were this far enough. And then when you told me she found it, I thought, okay, I guess I did something. It's like everything. But I would say that here's the thing.
Yeah, he's a tomb guard, bro.
Man, I found it. I made that change.
So Austin, wait, what? Austin falls for it, but he doesn't count because he's not an FNG. I fall for anything, man. I'm gold bullshit. So you're not going to get smoked, Austin. Now he's off limits. Retro. There's 5 stress cards. Somehow I can feel what you guys are talking about, and it's funny. Stress card. Hell yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Oh yeah. Vanity, okay, let's talk about it. So I've been getting into wigs now because I've wanted to for a long time. This is kind of the best time because these wigs ain't getting much better. It's not too much makeup. But months, it's gonna look like shit in July. So I've been ordering these wigs. A bunch of gray dogs. A lot of gray dogs, a lot of bitches like me. With the lip coming in and really here's why I was going to the Middle East to do big tour trips, by the way. In the United States military, the Marines, the Navy, and the Army. To Afghanistan, I flew into Kyrgyzstan. I went to Bagram. One day I will betray you. Saudi Arabia, I even did this. So I was trying to kind of stuff in the long really bad final part. And I started to have my hair dyed brown. I've never I cried. It was great, by the way. No, I did. You did. No, my hair doesn't do a great job. I just try to say you did a great job. Not out. It's my image to be blonde. Rough blonde. Who I am. I like having that. It's who I am. It's like if Nana didn't have this. So anywho, I've been getting into wigs. I'm starting to watch all of the videos on YouTube, and I learned that you can't watch the light show. I watch exactly only the wig. I'm teaching you how to wait. I'm teaching you how to put it on, and create baby hair. It's just awesome. So on Amazon, I've been buying all kinds of fun wigs. And last night I just used You've got Weasley, Silvery, got the gear.
I'm just going to leave his face, you know, blacked out basically so that it doesn't matter what the guy looks like underneath it, right? Could be anybody. Could be a woman. No, I'm just kidding. Could be anybody but a woman. just kidding. Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out, and oh, my video may have crashed anyway, but let's see if it's still up. Yep, it's still up. But I will take a break, let this dry, and I'll come back. Probably not tonight. I'm going to do some other work off camera, but I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Yeah, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, yeah. Roger that. Austin has seen my tomb photos on badge holder, yep. Military war. Sounds like you're clapping your cheeks. Mad respect for what you did. My cousin was at the White House. Oh, nice. Well, where was he yesterday or today or whenever that crazy shit happened? Come on, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, good man. All right, everybody have a good night.